The mohanrina is a stringed musical instrument used in Indian classical music. It derives its name from its inventor, Pandit Peshwa Mohan Bhatt. The instrument is actually a modified arch-top guitar and consists of 20 strings. 3 melody strings, 5 drone strings strung to the peghead, and 12 sympathetic strings strung to the tuners mounted on the side of the neck. The space in which the recordings took place was a large live room, approximately 100 cubic meters in size. We set up baffles around the sound source to minimize standing waves and other unwanted room sounds. We decided to begin with a mono recording using a dynamic microphone. The Shure SM57 instrument microphone was chosen, given its solid industry reputation for effectively capturing transient material such as snare and plucked strings. The characteristic frequency response of the 57 effectively communicates the high frequency content of the instrument, whilst the cardioid pattern aids in rejection of unwanted room sounds. We used a loose microphone boom stand to sweep the sound source for sweet spots while the instrumentalist played the piece. Once the sweet spot was found, recording commenced. With the instrument's similarities, both sonically and in build, microphone selection and placement was inspired partly by the article in the music recording journal Sound on recording and mixing acoustic guitar. The technique was a variation on the vanilla position, which blends a small diaphragm condenser centered on the 12th fret and a large diaphragm condenser focused on the body of the instrument, seemed popular with many top engineers. This is due to a pleasantly unbalanced image, picking up the low-end resonance of the instrument and the higher frequency content produced at the neck. The Bluebird was chosen for the body and the Rode NT5 for the neck. The Rode NT5 is a small diaphragm condenser microphone with interchangeable polar pattern capsules. In our techniques, we employed a stereo pair, both with the cardioid capsules attached. The NT5 has a balanced frequency response and thus is suitable for capturing an uncoloured image of the sound source. XY is normally used to imply a stereo array with coincidental capsules. When being used, in the XY positioning, they should be angled between 80 and 90 degrees to each other. The XY cross-pair mic technique minimizes phase cancellation and offers plenty of tonal flexibility on acoustic strummed instruments. The mics are placed roughly 40 centimeters above the main body of the instrument and resonance chamber. Also called the AB non-coincidental pair, the spaced pair technique employs two cardioid pattern microphones, in this case the Rode NT5s, 18 inches apart and 9 inches from the sound source. When used for recording acoustic guitar, the spaced pair can be likened to the vanilla position technique, where the two microphones are focused on the sound hole and fretboard respectively. However, given that the microphones are paired, the spaced technique provides a more balanced stereo image of the sound source. Developed by Alan Blumlein, the mid-side stereo technique can yield a highly realistic, almost ultra-wide image of the recorded source. The technique involves two microphones, a cardioid condenser pointed at the source, and a figure-of-8 condenser pointed 90 degrees perpendicular to the cardioid condenser. The SE2200A was chosen as the middle microphone for its cardioid pattern and flat frequency response, and the AT2050 for its figure-of-8 pattern and equally flat frequency response. A decoding process is required, in which the channel containing the figure-of-8 signal is copied. The phase of the copy, or original, is flipped 180 degrees and each channel panned hard left and right respectively. This results in the elimination of any mono information and has a bizarre effect on our perception of the sound until the mono cardioid condenser signal is engaged. This has the effect of filling in the mono space, creating a larger-than-life image of the source. It was decided to use this method of recording, having seen an example of the decoding process on a microphone comparison website, which clearly showed the potential for creating a coherent reflection of the space in which the instrument was recorded.